I've just figured out my microphone was off. Well, I mean, look, we're only... Oh, that noise. The noise that means someone did something, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it means. It might mean... Oh, Emilian's hosted me. That was probably what that noise was. I used to say how long. There used to be a ticker that shows you how long you've been on the air for. Huh. Right. So let's start again. This is the DTD television service. In a few moments, we shall be joining Dave for a game of Chrono Trigger. Dave is just realizing that he hasn't tested out whether or not his controller is working. But we can do that sort of thing on the air, can't we? I probably said this when the microphone was off. Ashy's made this. Thanks, Ashy. Was not asked, it just happened. I was just presented with this lovely little image. Look at it, isn't that great? This is the DTD television service. Dave would have actually quite enjoyed. I'm doing that voice because when I was little, there was a program called Going Live. Oh, I've turned the mic up. I don't need to lean towards it. Sorry if that was clipping. There used to be, and it used to open with, "This is the BBC television service," but that was already an outdated accent. People used to just talk in normal accents by that time, but with a middle class sort of version of their accent, rather than doing the full BBC voice. I would have quite liked to have been a TV continuity announcer. I still would, actually. If anyone knows anyone who hires those, I'd like to do it. But, and here's my warning to you, we've established in just the last few moments that I'd be bad at it. So maybe you shouldn't hire me for that. I always wonder, did the people... this is something that's always... Right. When I was growing up, there was... Kids TV always used to have... Should we just do a stream of this? Kids TV used to have people, on the BBC and ITV here in the UK, used to have people on screen presenting the kids TV, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's a good episode, isn't it? Next we've got an episode of, I don't know, Turtles or whatever." And as a kid, you just accepted it. It was like, yeah, this is the person who gives us these programs. But then you grow up and you think, wow, my whole life, from now forever, I am always going to have pleasant associations between those people's faces and voices and the things I grew up watching. So folks like Andy Peters are always going to be indelibly linked with stuff like Maid Marian and Her Merry Men. You know what I mean? And I don't know anything about Andy Peters. I don't know what he's like as a person. I don't know if I would like him, nor if I would hate him. But he's associated with Maid Marian and Her Merry Men, a thing I definitely know I like. But there's no reason. This is what I think about. There's absolutely no reason to imagine that he'd ever seen it. Do you know what I mean? It was his job to say it was on. There's no reason to imagine that he'd ever seen it. And so the people that we most associate... Oh, hang on. Oh, I've done a tweet. I was about to do a tweet. And so the people who I most associate with some of my favourite TV programmes would not have any comprehension of that. They don't have it in their brain. Well. So anyway. Hello. I think that's probably enough of that. Let's turn the BBC logo off. And hello. It's me with my big lockdown hair. Look at this. I've been good and haven't had a haircut since March. And it's rare that, it's not often that you can definitively say 6 months later exactly when it was you last had a haircut. Well, I suppose if you knew it was 6 months later, you might be able to. But usually you've no idea when you had a haircut. Unless you're the sort of psycho who has them incredibly regularly, it's the third Thursday, so so it's time for my haircut. That creeps me out. Yeah, I've got big hair because if I go to the hairdressers, I might catch the COVID, and I might perish because I take medicines. Oh well, never mind that. It's horrible. I hate it, and I'm going to have to keep fiddling with it. I'm going to be fiddling with it all tonight. Also, I'm very disheveled. Look, I'm unshaven, and there's a bit of white coming through. Yeah, I'm going to be Geralt. Whee! Looking forward to that. I'm going to be able to... maybe I shouldn't have a haircut and just wait for it to all turn white, and then I can be like a mad prof. That'll be good. Yeah, right. What talking about? Oh yeah, I'm disheveled because I'm actually doing a thing. There's a video that I'm going to do where I want to look disheveled, so I'm just sort of letting my face go hairy for a little bit. I mean, that's probably enough now. I think, any more and it'll start to look like a beard. There's a difference between disheveled, haven't shaved, and having a beard. So I don't want to cross that threshold. Right, hello everybody. So today we're going to be playing some Chrono Trigger. Is it Chrono or is it Chrono? I've always said Chrono, but then I've always said Yoshi. It's a game I'm going to play, and I don't have much knowledge of it. I have played it ever before. I played it on the DS, but not, I think when some people say they played a game, they mean that they got to the end of the game. Whereas with me, I mean that for a few days, it was the thing I noodled about with. And I did not get very far. And in fact, when I've mentioned to people how far I got, I've been mocked in the past for thinking that I was, in anything other than the opening moments of the game. So we're going to play a game, and I'm going to do a stream, but I've got a bit of a headache, and I'm a bit stupid because I haven't slept very well for ages. And also, I've just had a big plate of Chinese food takeaway that we had a couple of days ago, and then we've heated it up, and it's just the ultimate. What I've done is I've filled up my throat and mouth and nose and sinuses with as much oil and spice. I was going to say as possible. That's not true. It's a very small amount of spice, but as much oil as I think is possible, and to continue to living. Do you see what I mean about how my brain not very good because sleeping not? Let's just start playing the game though. I'm going to be doing snorty sniffs and everything. I'm going to actually pause it so I can have a big sniff. I don't mean pause it. I mean mute the mic like that because I'm full of goo. Why am I covered with goo? It's because I've just stuffed my face with gooey food. So I'm in a JRPG mood. And I'll tell you why. This is why. This right here is why. But I'm in a JRPG mood. And I've finished playing Final Fantasy VI, so it's time to start another one. And that one is going to be Chrono Trigger. Here's why. What I have in here is something I ordered recently, and I'm very excited about. It is a Game Boy Advance. Do you remember the Game Boy Advance? As if you didn't know what it was before I turned it around. Do you remember the Game Boy Advance? Everyone remembers the Game Boy Advance SP. I really loved the Game Boy Advance, and so I've always wanted to go back to playing it. And my little idea was that because I've been playing Game Boy Advance games on my DS, my DS Lite, since the DS Lite came out. And I've never looked back at my either original GBA or my GBA SP, both of which perfectly functioning, but they're just not very good, are they? Like the SP, it's fine, but it's not as good as a DS Lite. The screen, it's not even as good as a normal DS. The SP screen. I feel like I've probably said the wrong one at some point during that, but because I had it, I got it when it first came out, so it's got the very, very dim, glowy kind of crap screen, and it's set really far back in the frame as well, as I recall. And then of course there's the original GBA, which you can't even play because it's flipping. You have to shine light directly on it, and if it's not, even a lamp won't really do. You need direct sunlight to play it. Game Boy Advance. So I always wanted to see if I could upgrade one, and you can, and I have, and there it is. Look at that. Yes. Ooh! So I've ordered this Game Boy, because I'm not going to solder it myself. I'm rubbish at that sort of thing. I've ordered this. It's coloured like a Game Boy, or at least that's what it said on the eBay listing, and he'd slightly photoshopped the picture so the buttons are a bit more purple than they really are, which is red. But, it looks like an original Game Boy, and colours-wise, and I like that. Maybe one day I'll get myself the fully riced-up one with the better speaker and the ability to plug it directly in and charge it up and stuff. But so I've been all excited about what Game Boy Advance games are going to play, because really since I stopped playing the Game Boy Advance, since the DS, the only Game Boy Advance games I've played are the Metroid ones: Zero Mission, and Fusion, which I keep out. I've never put them anywhere not, they've always been on the bookshelves that I can see from here, because every couple of years, for a while it was every year, I will pick up and play them through again because they're just so good. And this time I was in the middle of doing it and I realised, maybe now is the time. Because on the DS Lite screen, which is about the same size as a GBA screen, but it's got more resolution, so it has to show it on less of the screen when it's playing a Game Boy Advance game. So I was like, I'm getting a small picture here. What if I could rice up a Game Boy Advance? But as I say, I'm not up to the soldering. I would be bad at it, so I've just ordered one. There we go. I've definitely cycled round and just started telling you the same bit of the story of that I've already told you. So it's time we actually started playing. Oh yes, the reason this has to do with JRPGs is I was thinking, other than Metroid games, what games will I play? And I realised that I loved Golden Sun, and it might have been my first JRPG, other than Final Fantasy VII, but that was kind of revisionist anyway. Whereas with Golden Sun, not only is it kind of traditional looking and playing, but also, I actually finished. Well, I got to the end. I got to the end boss, and I couldn't finish the end boss. And as a result of that, even though I owned Golden Sun 2 right from when that came out, I've never played it because I couldn't quite get to the end of Golden Sun 1. And I realised, well, it's about 20 years later. That's probably enough time now to admit defeat and go, yeah, I'm probably not going to get through that last boss before I play Golden Sun 2. So let's just start Golden Sun 2. So that's what I did, and I'm quite enjoying it. And I had to do a lot of boning up on the story, but I am now playing it and enjoying it. So now I'm into JRPGs. Hooray! Finished saying that. That's the end of that. I'm now going to play Chrono Trigger. But first, let's look at the chat. Yep. Dave, if you streamed Golden Sun, well, that would be nice. But I can't be. I've just bought a new Game Boy to play it. I want to play it in my hands. Oh, do you? Oh, that's not. Well, in that case, then. You might, Sabi, I don't know, I might consult you on story stuff, because I had to bone up on the story to remember what's even going on. And I think I've got there now, and I seem to be understanding the game, but you might want to remind me of some stuff. Emilian. It was you that told me to play that JRPG with the magic book, wasn't it? It's very similar to that. It's probably not as good because it doesn't have the magic book thing, but that's the sort of game that it is. Yes, you would love it. And it's got music by a guy who's just great. The music in it is great, and it puts the lie to all those claims about the Game Boy Advance having a bad sound chip. Yeah, good stuff. Have you, Thomas Winwood, been doing some homebrew development for the Game Boy Advance? Ooh, interesting. Okay. Yes, Siege, you should play Golden Sun. I think you'd enjoy it. It's very simple. It's easy, basically, is one way of putting it. But people say it's well, in the videos I've been watching the last few days, people have been saying that it's both a good first JRPG, like a great first JRPG. In fact, I think it was the Completionist said, I envy anyone who this was their first JRPG. Well, it kind of was mine. But also just a good one that people really love who it wasn't there first. So it must be good. Doo-dee-doo. Biddy-bid-bar. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. Yeah. Okay, right. There we go. So people are talking about stuff like that. And of course, then, as well, there's the... Jeremy says, I'm quite a fan of the GBA music. Maybe it's because my first game console. Well, you'll really like Golden Sun then. Unless you're one of the people who just said that they already like it. Get those headphones on. It's really stereo. It's fantastic. Really orchestral. It's really good. Which game put to rest the GBA having a bad sound chip? Golden Sun. Okay. It doesn't have a sound chip at all. It has the backward-compatible Game Boy synth, and then it has 2 raw FIFO channels, which you can dump sound into from software. Well, Thomas Winwood, thank you for saying that. I didn't understand a word of it, but hopefully someone else did. Emilian says, the only thing I think of is a JRPG. Tell you what, Abby, perhaps you could read me the chat now and then then I'll stand some chance of knowing any of it. Oh, are you doing important work? I won't stop you if you are. Yes, okay, never mind that.
I'll be with you soon, don't worry.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Ni no Kuni. Oh, yeah, no, you don't need to yell at me about Ni no Kuni. Abby played all the way through that when she had a bad flu, and it helped her through the bad flu. I haven't played it, and there's such a stupid reason. I've tried. I've started it twice, and then I've not got any further. And the reason why, there's two reasons, and one of them I kind of stand by. I really dislike the PlayStation 3's controller. I just can't use it. Like, my thumbs clack together on the joy. I hate it. I really hate it. So I got a replacement one that was more like an Xbox-shaped one, and it just doesn't work very well. It just got all sticky, and it just doesn't. I don't know how it got sticky, but it did, and it's just rubbish. So I haven't really got a controller for that console, but also, and this is the original reason I didn't get very far in it, and this is a stupid reason, I didn't like the fighting music. It was too gentle and too fluty, and I was used to the fighting music from Golden Sun. Even though I hadn't played it in like 15 years, it's such a good fighting music. It's like my baseline JRPG fighting music, the Golden Sun 1 fighting music. Oh, it's so good. Go and look it up. I'm going to play some Chrono Trigger. You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, Tall? Sorry about all the snorting and snuffling. I've been having spice, and all my sinuses have gone all swollen. Sorry about that. Stupid. I'm such a silly man. I'm a silly man. I'm a doofy man. I'm a silly and a doofy man. I'm a silly man. I'm a doofy man. I'm a silly and a doofy man. I'm a silly man. I'm a doofy man. I'm a silly and a doofy man. I'm a silly man. I'm a silly and a doofy man. I'm a silly man. I'm a silly and a doofy man. It's time for some Chrono Trigger. Ooh! Oh, there it goes. There it is. The famous ticking tock. There it is! Yay! I should probably put some headphones on, otherwise that's just going to echo through. Especially since I've turned up the microphone so that I can sit back. Oh, in fact, I'm not sat back enough. This is probably too loud. Sorry, everybody. What's my sound balance like? I know the game's up quite loud, but so am I, so I think it might be okay. I did do a video test this time, but I don't know what I do. Whoa! God, look at that! Oh, yeah. Oh, flipping heck. Oh, that looks good. Director. Yeah. Get it. Ba, 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 da. Remember that tune. Nice good, it's all whooshy, and I'm in space. This looks good. Yeah! This looks well good! They're right to put a demo on the start of this game. Oh. Yeah. Hench Vamp Sorcerer. He is, isn't he? Look at him. Hey! Oh, I quite like the look of this game. Oh, that was a summons. Whoa, an on-screen summons? Very Golden Sun. Egg robos fighting each other. Oh, I'm very satisfied at this choice of game. Whoa! Ooh, look at that! Oh, gonna have a little bit of F-Zero as well. Lovely. Ooh. Those are quite big sprites, aren't they? Flipping egg. Bang! This looks really good. Looks better than that last one. Yeah, let's fly some dragons. Yeah, why not? Hold on a moment. Oh, interesting. Oh, yes. Thank you, Abby. She alerted me to the fact that the chat has been cut in half, which I can presumably fix by doing this. Yay! Now, why has it been cut in half and what's it been cut in half by? Oh, I see. Because I'm playing on full screen, it counts the borders at the sides as, like, part of the window. Alright, now let's see if my controller's going to work. Yes, it would appear so. Battle mode. Active time, Battlever 2. Active. Enemies will attack even if you're not ready. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Or wait. Take your time to choose items and fight strategically. Oh, but I don't like the sound of that either. I think I'm going to go active. Let's just punch each other. Can I change it? Can I change it during the game or not? Okay. Let's bring that game audio down just a bit. Do 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 do. Do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a little bit of mode 7 can still thrill. Emelian saying Chrono Trigger, one of my top 5 games ever. Best, I think it went off screen, but I think best soundtrack. Haha, Dave, you get so caught up in talking that ATB kicks your ass every time. Yeah, I know, but maybe I'll pay attention. Maybe it's the fact of knowing that I'm just supposed to pick through menus that gets me so bored in the first place. You know, if I'm having a fight, Thomas Winwood says, wait is probably better for a first playthrough, but it's like Pokemon, where Switch set makes the game like 0.0001% more difficult. Do. Yeah, well, look. You know how I hate turn-based fighting, though. I'm going to go active and then see if I can change it. Let's find out. Oh! I get to name them. How do I get to delete his name? How do I delete his name? Oh! Oh! No! Oh, what shall I call him? Chrono. I don't know anything about him, though. Maybe I should just call him Chrono. Chrono. Because I don't know anything about him. No, I don't want to call him that. I want to call him Plopo! But I can't, because that's Plopo from the previous game. I could call him Floppo. I could call him... I've already... The main character in Golden Sun 2 I've named Plop. Or the nameable character, anyway. Maybe I'll just name him Plop. I can't even call him Ploppo. There's enough letters. It'll have to just be Plop then. Plop. There we go. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is lovely. Good old SNES. Whee. Oh, the town's blowing up. Oh, the balloon factory's exploded. We're going to have to save the day. Plop. Plop. I've got some cherry wine, and I haven't had any since Final Fantasy, so I'm going to have some now. Is that true? Yeah. In fact, I think it was even plum wine I was having when we were doing Final Fantasy again. Cherry wine. Oh, it's nice. Wow. Wow, the game starts with waking up. No one's ever done that. I've got a cat. I've got a cat. Wonder how many of these people will still be alive by the end of the prologue. Ah, Lean's bell makes such beautiful music. You were so excited about the Millennial Fair that you didn't sleep well, did you? I want you to behave yourself today. Let's get moving now. I don't care what you say, Mum. I'm going to attempt to pet this cat. Oh, look at his big blinky eyes. Oi, come back, cat. Oi, come back, cat. Okay, but there's an open book on the table, and it's a JRPG, so I'm going to have to... Nope. Drawers. No. Oh! Well, that's very nice, but it covers up the stuff. Apparently I've heard that before. Ooh. Tell you what. Get my old piece of paper from Final Fantasy VI because it tells me that save is Shift plus F. And load is F. Okay, so I've got a little picture of my face. I've got items. I don't think I need to bother with any of this. Just a moment. Let's attempt to get back to the game. Don't know how I got here, you see. And down the stairs. To begin our adventure... Oh, look. Finally! Yeah, sorry, I was fiddling about in the menus. By the way, that inventor friend of yours... Ooh. Go away, hair. Out of my eyes. Oh, you know, I've forgotten her name. Oh. Ah, yes! So I've got Plop. And... Dop. Oh, yes. Run along and be back before dinner. Okay, but I only care about attempting to pet this cat. Yes! Yes! You can pet... Abby, you can pet the cat! Yes! Yes! Oops. I petted it too excitedly and pressed the wrong button. Here we go. It's a nice little establishing house. That's good, isn't it? Can I do some washing up? Look at her just presenting the sink, presenting the bottles. The sink. And the bottles. Oh, they might be cups. It's a good job she presented them. I wasn't looking at them properly. There's the sink. Ta-da! 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 Ta-da, da-da, da-da. Da-da. Okay, well, while she gets on with that, just see if I can see this. That's a photo. Can I look at it? No, I can't interact with anything except the cat. Fair enough, I suppose. Whoa, massive! Doof, 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 doof. Buff, buff, buff. Buff, 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 buff. I'm going to destroy the town. Truce in, market. Oh, have I been told where I'm supposed to go? Mayor's Manor. Don't know if I'm allowed there. Residence. Oh, that'll be my house, I suppose. And then that looks... Oh! What was that the noise of? Palkeys has followed. Hello. What? What do you want? What's your problem? Whoa, it's 1000 AD. But only over there. It's 1000 AD over there. Oh. That's nice. That's very nice. Oh, it's that tune again. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Oh, I'm very satisfied with my surroundings. This is very nice. Let's have an explore. What's here? Hello? It's a little teddy sheep thing. Visit our stall in Lean Square. Suit yourself. Palkeys, hello, big fan of the STC podcast extravaganza. Yes, me too. I'm quite enjoying doing STCTP. Isn't it fun? Siege says, the amount of times I had to hear, because I've always felt that Doppo came after Ploppo when making the Final Fantasy VI videos. Really? Siege completely called that I was going to call her Dop. Okay, look, let me be honest with you. The reason for that is because one time in A-level, I was sitting with my friends and someone said Plop. we would have been like 16 or 17, you understand? I don't know what the original... I don't know what started it, but anyway, it's one of those things where you start saying something silly and somebody... You know, one person says a small silly thing, and then the other person says another small silly thing, and then the last person chimes in with a long and convoluted silly thing, and that's like the comedy button that you need to finish that off. And what my friend said was Ploppy Doppy Poochum. And I've always admired Ploppy Doppy. Just always liked it. Okay, so where else have we got? The Mayor's Manor? I can't be allowed in the Mayor's Manor, surely. Well, apparently I am. Hello. Oh. Hello to Polar Tyler. I don't confess to know what followed means, but I assume it means the same as it does on Twitch and YouTube and stuff. So we'll see each other again. Hi, do you know about our establishment? No. This is the Mayor's Education Centre. Oh, think of it as a workshop for beginners. You can take the things you find here. Okay. Alright. What about this person perpetually running on the spot? Can I take them? Need a brief weapons and items seminar? Do you know? Actually, I do. Let's have a bit of that. Swords, bows, thanks. No, now, when I said I needed a quick weapons seminar, to be clear, I know what the word weapons means. I'm more interested about the systems in this game. Okay, sure. Again, I'm... Okay, but I know about armor. Finally, there are numerous accessories with unique properties and effects. I was expecting that. As you gain power, swords will inflict greater damage. Bows and guns get more powerful as your hit rate increases. Ah! This sounds like something I do need to know. So power is like... with swords. But if I want projectiles, then I need a hit rate. That makes sense, because it's like you aim and you hit. Doesn't make a lot of sense. They could have translated it a bit more clearly, but okay. Thanks. That's okay, cool. Alright, we've got these two kids running around. JRPG staple. You can walk while reading messages. Oh, so I can, but go too far and you can miss them. Oh, don't want to do that. And what about you, other child? Use the Y button to move the message or battle window up or down. Oh, really? Ha! You're absolutely spot on. Now, I've spotted this fella in the top left-hand corner doing a bit of magic. So first of all, let's talk to this potato monk. Do you know about shelter? Potato! Do you know about shelters? They're quite useful. No. I mean... No. Oh, use shelters at save points or on the world map to completely restore your potatoes and your potatoes. I did know about that, actually. Scattered throughout this world are places where you can save your game. Oh, yes, of course, he's a save point. I thought he was making a ring of magic with his hands. Save whenever you can, especially in unfamiliar or dangerous areas. That's weird. Why did you say dangerous like that? That's just a replica. Record your journey whenever you find the real McCoy. Okay. Here. Good. Remember, you can log in anywhere on the world map. Oh, so I can save anywhere on the world map. Okay, now I think what we've got up here, I think that's some cups. And I think that's a sink, but we'll never know if there isn't a mum here to present them to us. With a big flourish. Ooh, a chest. I got a tonic. Whee! Oh, what's upstairs? What's upstairs? No, I know. He's not a potato monk. He's, his face looks like a Slitheen. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, a knight. All right, I'll teach you about skills. Are you willing to learn? Yeah. Skills. Ooh, during combat. Oh, now there's some... Toriyama, is that his name? Is that his name? Dragon Ball guy? Could be, couldn't it? I think his name might be that. Well, anyway, I'm talking about him. And there's some things plainly designed by him. Because this would have been after he went through his artistic switch, where he went from being one of the best artists in the world to being only really able to draw one face. During combat, the effect of each attack can vary. First, some of your attacks will damage more than one enemy. Good, I like those. For example, target this critter. That was a bit vague. You pointed to all the critters, but okay. And your attack will hit another monster in the area. What's that got to do with that critter? Oh, you mean if I'm using an attack that... Yes. Oh, but if you target this one... Oh, I see. I see what you're getting at. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I will use that fact. Next, you can hit enemies in your direct line of sight. Yes. Naturally. There are 2 attack patterns. Okay, the first one... Ooh, allows you to attack all the enemies. Oh, cool. So you're going to do a big slash right between people. Look, he's doing a big slash. You can see it there. You may place the cursor on any one of them on the line, and he'll always go all the way. Sweet. Oh, that's cool. That's much better. But the other pattern allows you to hit only the enemies in a straight line. I'm terribly sorry, but that's precisely what you just told me the first one was. No, I see. It's allowing me to put a final... It'll tell me now. If I click the middle guy there, there's no point in me pointing. If I click... No, I can't even wave my mouse. But if I click the middle guy, then it won't get the guy at the back. Is that what they're saying? All 3 creatures are targeted here, but... Yes. Yes. Right. Why would you ever do that? Next, use an enemy to establish a line, and any others on it will also be hit. They're lined up horizontally here. Yes. I don't see how that differs from what you just told me, I'm afraid. And the final pattern puts you at the center. Oh, it's that line didn't originate from me. So I can just draw a line anywhere. Okay. The final pattern puts you at the center of the attack zone. Attack zone. You can't use an attack like this if your enemies are outside the zone. Well, they were silly for getting in the zone then, weren't they? Alright, cool. I like the sound of that. Yes, thank you, I do. Let's look at what's in the chat. Chrono in the PS1 cutscenes looks extremely Goku at times. Yes, it does. I've seen them briefly. Because they are included in the DS version, which I've played a bit of, just a little bit. Don't like it. Yes, Akira Toriyama, that's the chap here. Dr. Slump looks lovely. I need to read some Dr. Slump. In the Dragon Quests with character creation, says Jeremy, they give you all 5 Toriyama faces to choose from. It's honestly quite funny. He is more varied than that, though, points out Astivianus. And that's absolutely true. It's I'm partly joking. I have a thing with Toriyama, which is that I actually read Dragon Ball from the start, and I got basically I was determined to keep going until I hit Super Saiyan, and which I did. I got so annoyed. No, that was how far I wanted to read at least, and as it turns out, at most, because several books before I got to that point, I had lost all interest, because the first several books were wonderful. I loved the first few books. I say several, it's only 2 or 3 really, but I loved them. And then it all did exactly what I was worrying it would. When I started reading, I was like, oh wow, this is gorgeous, and it's nothing like what I think of as Dragon Ball Z art. I think of Dragon Ball Z art as just like a page full of meat with a tiny face on a giant head, and that face is going, ah, ah, ah. And, of course, I'm thinking of the animated version there. But, no, that is what it turns out to be. So, no, by the time he got to Super Saiyan, he'd stopped doing everything I was interested in, basically. So now I like to have my little joke, but I still respect him. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean, Saber. Maybe. Yeah. Whereabouts is it that the series stopped being good? I can't answer that, Max. It's it's a very gradual process. You just have to jump off when you don't like it anymore. But the first start, though, the first book, oh, it's great. I mean, caveat, it's also gross. Like, the guy he wouldn't get away with a lot of what he does now. Put it that way. But his artwork is just phenomenal. And it's really funny, and it's really sweet. And, of course, from my perspective, it was really nice to see where a lot of Sonic stuff came from. From the way that they figure out how to draw his spines from different angles. That comes from Dragon Ball. There's even a bit where he flies with what is ultimately his tail in the same way. It's the tails may as well have been traced from this one drawing of Goku. I think it's Goku. I suppose it would be if he's got a tail. Weird horny stuff. That's a good way of putting it. Yes. Raditz. Can't even remember if I got as far as Raditz. What am I doing? Let's play some game. What about you? An old duffer. Want my advice? Yes. You've got potential. You'll learn a number of techniques as you progress. Techniques are magic attacks that also utilize your weapons. You'll acquire them with discipline. Oh, that's it. Okay. And you? Want to learn about damage in battle? I suppose. Some monsters have special attacks. Oh, here we go. Poison. HP slowly decreases. Your attacks are weakened. I'm sitting here feeling as if I'm learning this, but 3 streams in, I won't know any of this anymore, and I'm just going to go like, why aren't I fighting properly? I mean, I know this. This is every game. Slow increases the time between attacks. Sleep lowers your guard. A good hit will wake you up again. Chaos confuses you into attacking allies. Oh, cool, I go evil. A little tough on friendships. I doubt the systems are complex enough here for that to have a lasting effect on friendships, but we'll see. Blind. You can't see too well. It's hard to hit enemies. Lock. Can't use any. Techniques. Stop. Immobilizes and disables you. In these situations, your guard is down and you'll sustain more damage. Use heal or wait until the battle ends to heal automatically. Would you like to hear more? Sure. Do you know what? I gotta say, I'm so far liking this more than I did when I played it on the DS. I've been told time and again that the DS is the best version. I think something about... It's crisper looking on the DS. And I think something about the softness of it appeals to me. I don't quite know what that is. When your HP hits 0, you will be disabled. Use Revive to restore yourself, but if everyone goes down, then you're through. Be careful. Sure. And what about you? Hold down the L and R buttons to escape from battle. Know when to run, but you need to fight to grow strong. Now, about the equip menu. Numbers next to the sword and shield icons indicate attack and defense power. The higher the number, the greater the power. Death indicates your ability to block magic attacks. And also, I played Ford Prefect in the movie. If it's 10, then magic damage will be reduced by 10%. I'd better think about this more carefully. Magic defense indicates your ability to block magic attacks. If it is 10, then magic damage will be reduced by 10. Fine. And if it's 100, then 100. Cool. A star, after any characteristic, means it's at maximum strength. Right, okay. Last thing. There's a treasure chest. What? 100 quid? He can get himself a new Game Boy Advance with the screen now. Well, this has been lovely. Thank you very much. And here we are, back out in the world. Ooh. Pier. What's down the pier? Ticket office and a boat. Let's see the people at the ticket office. Hello. Hello there. No, I feel like it's too early in the game to get on a boat to go anywhere. Sometimes, what if I did? What if I just got on the boat and went away? Sometimes a mysterious whirlpool appears in the ocean near here. What could cause that? Oh, what could cause that? Venomous 9 has followed. Hello, Venomous 9. Oh, there's a better translation, is there? Oh. Oh, yes. Yes, Siege. It may have been obvious, but I certainly saw someone, can't remember if it was you, saying that yesterday or recently. So, evidently there are just two translations and people have different opinions about them. And I'm sure I'll get along alright. If only Fritz would return. I'd ask for nothing more. Yeah, but wasn't it cancelled after just one season? Cracker was better. Eccleston's in Cracker. What if I just go on the boat? I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna go on a boat. It's definitely not time. Look at me. Sequence breaking. There we go. And he's gone. Off on holiday. The end. That's the end of the story. Poodle, 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 poodle. Poodle, poodle. Poodle, 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 poodle. Poodle. Well, here we are in the poor district. Nothing like a ferry ride. Hooray! I take the ferry every chance I get! Yes! The ferry! I'll take the ferry! Now I'm somewhere else. What did that say? Snail stop? Oh, well, I was about to go home again, but let's have a look at the snail stop first. Yeah, that doesn't look like a snail. It looks like a Koopa. What are they called again? Moogle. Moogle. 400 years ago, a woman named Fiona died. Well, that's a shame, but it was, 400 years ago. She'd be dead by now. But she died trying to save the great forest that once flourished to the north. How sad. It is sad. Some monsters coexist with humans, like that piano player. Everyone's over at festival. What fools? Fools? I'm the piano man. Play a sad one, Joe. Something upbeat, please. Give us something upbeat. It's already kind of a sad one. That's the stuff. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah. 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 Okay, but what's the other one? It's quite sad. It's quite sad. It's like a cutscene from Shenmue. But it's just pleasantly sad. It's the mix. It's right on the edge between sad and, like, you know, noirish bar scene, you know. But anime. like it. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Okay, let's have the upbeat one, though. Because I don't want to leave the people here with the... I don't want to leave the people here with the sad one. I want to walk in, start up a sad tune, and then go. That wouldn't be very nice. Okay, this is... I'm not supposed to do this at this stage. I'm going back home. Oh, am I have to... Is that another 10 quid I've got to pay out now? Yeah, oh well. Never mind. I found 100. I don't know. I'm clearly gonna find more as we go along. Rocking. This is great, says Max. I never realised there was a whole thing over here. Really? What? You can just play the game and never go there? That's great. Shanna, go on, however, since we'll probably hit spoilery territory. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to hit any spoilery territory. Huh, right, cool. Okay, well, I'll go there later, but right now, obviously, I'm supposed to be here. What did she say up there? I can't remember now. Oh, yes, that's right. Shift! I'm stuck in you. Been to the market yet? Oh, yes. Residence. Hello, residents of residence. That brat Plop says she's made the discovery of a lifetime. Oh. I'm so happy I can scream! Can't have anything out there. Fridge, that's a shame. Plop's house. Oh. The Truce Inn. Have I been here yet? Take your bloody time! I'd rather serve you than go to the fair anyway. No. Makes sense. Buying what? Well, you can hear this song for free just by going to the woods. Although, I am impressed by your piano's flute setting. Remember the earthquake we just had? And do you remember what I said? Do you remember the earthquake we just had? We've been having too many. Something's wrong. Hope the big one isn't coming. Oh, I can just go in here without paying. What's that? This box has been in the family for generations. Open it and you may have what's inside. Oh. Oh, it's sealed by a mysterious force. Yeah, I should hope so. If the rule is that anyone who opens it, who's never met you before and doesn't know who you are or what's in the box, gets to keep whatever's in the box. I would hope you've got it locked up. Just rescind the rule. I mean, I don't know why that's the rule. No! Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. How long are you going to say see you around for? See you around. So that's my hat. I'm sure that there was a residence down there as well. Apparently not. Alright, we're going to go to Lean Square. And here we are at Lean Square. Oh, look at them go. Oh, here we are at the fair. All the fun of the fair. Some purple and blue blobs on the blob stall. Some bottles and purple blobs on the bottle and blob stall. Another blue blob stall. Pink and orange blob stall. Whoa, whoa! Ah! 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 Oh. Hey, you. pet that cat. He's too busy racing. Okay. Well, let's talk to somebody. What are you doing? I've got 470 gilly pounds. Flippin' heck. Oh, well. Maybe later. How about you? You seem to be guarding the entrance. With your giant brain. Size of his brain! Welcome to the Millennial Fair. Oh, that's all you could come up with, is it? With your massive brain? What about you? This is Lean Square. They say people who hear Lean's bell ring will have interesting and happy lives. Oh, look at this. This Mickey Moogle balloon they've got. What about you? Oh, you're drawn by Toriyama. I can tell by your hairdo. I hear Dop and her dad. Look, and they leave a little gap there. They couldn't have even sorted that out. I hear Dop and her dad have made another crazy invention. Crazy old Maurice. Hope it doesn't blow up like all the others. Whoa, what are you? What have you got on? Buy something from Melchior, the swordsmith. Yeah? Oh, can't really afford much of that. But I haven't got any sword. I'm gonna leave it for now. Does he? Well, then they better keep this festival going for the rest of the game, so I haven't got anything yet. Oh, it is a race. Good. Good. I don't know why I care. Whoa, look at the size of his brain! I mean, that'll be the same character model as the previous guy. Okay, no, I love this. Why is a knight and an alien, and, oh no, another knight, and a Pikachu racing against each other? That's great. I don't know why, but I'm pleased they are. I mean, it's a cat, I'm aware. Can't anyone beat G.I. Jogger? Oh, that's what he is. Okay, okay, that's fine. Got it. Yeah. So he's a soldier in Japanese parlance, I should think. Well, not in Japanese parlance, you know what I mean? In JRPG parlance. This is the renowned Tent of Horrors. Spend your 0 silver points here. Parental discretion advised. Yeah, I'll spend my 0 silver point, if that's alright. Oh, I love the Tent of Horrors. Yeah, like it here. Is that all we're doing? Do I just do that with you? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a nose. Welcome to North Steenbeckler's lab. The spine-tingling show is about to start. Blah, 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 blah. How many silver points would you like to pay? 0. No, I know. Is that it? Oh, well. Okay, I'm now invested in getting silver points. I need to see the ghost train house. What are you doing? Oh, yeah. Talk to you, talk to you, but talk to you. Yes. I'm gonna talk to you. Oh. Oh, so what's this one then? Oh. Ooh. I mean, I'm obviously gonna need some of those at some point. But they're very expensive. Maybe I can win some dosh. I mean, I'd have more dosh if I didn't go to that place. Those runners are busy racing, so they won't talk to you. Press the A button while facing the bell. Judge your distance carefully and press the A button again. Oh, brilliant. Yes. Let's see. Will I be able to hit quip, 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 or if? I don't know where I've decided those cues came from. Rubbish. Bit better. So, okay, so I just have to be far away. Okay, I need to be on the pixel of far away. Yeah! Oh, I only need to do that 10 times? I've lost count. That's so simply satisfying. That's got to be 10 now, hasn't it? Ha he he ha he ha he ha. Oh, see you, Stivianus. Okay, let's see. Now, let's go and enjoy the... No. Let's go and enjoy the ghost train. I mean, tent. What is it? The Tent of Horrors. I've got exactly 10. Welcome to Norstein Beckler's lab. The spine-tingling show is about to start. 10, please. Oh, what are they going to do with that spine... I'm Vix. I'm Wedge. So Vix, Biggs. That's just a translation choice. I'm Piet. Ooh, that was spooky. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't looking. Should have saved before that, really. Alright, well, I'll do that another time. Let's see what else we've got at the fair. This kingdom's been through a lot. Like the war against Magus 400 years ago. Thank goodness things are so peaceful now. Is that what people talk like? Like, gosh, truth. Flipping heck. It's hard round here. One time, 400 years ago, we had a war. It's been alright since then, but flipping heck. Ooh. Yeah, see? Exactly. That's what I said. Whoa. You're in a hurry. Whoa. What? What's the matter? What? Oh. Oh, dear. Sorry. There it goes. I mean, go and get it. No, it's there. It's really visibly obvious. Ugh. I don't know. Come here. Boing, doing, boing, doing, a boing, a doing, boing, doing, a. Flop. I have not done a lot of sleeping recently. I couldn't find the F. Dippity-bee-da-bop-dee-doo. See, just never done any of this. What did you do? I don't know how to get rid of the space. It doesn't let me. Yeah. I mean, there might be a way. I could be just doing it wrong, you know. Right. some food. There's a fish. And now I know what you're thinking. It looks like a pizza, but I'm more inclined to say a quiche. You got a chap in a tent. No. I hate fairs. Say, you know the latest gossip? Oh. I don't know it. Just between us, I heard that the king is distressed over his tomboy of a daughter. Just once, I would like to see how wild she really is. Oh, I wonder if tomboy is quite the right word there. What does it say in the other translation? Alright, I will. That's a nicely sort of, you know, copper but slightly purpley sort of a bell. Hello, more people, you're small. It's in the race. It's doing very well. Okay. I don't know which one the A button is. I'm going to try pressing it faster. I am now! No, that isn't working. Come on! Right. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Whoops. No. Stop. Thank you. Whoa! What's happening here? It's a bit raunchy. And a bit questionable. After pressing the B button and dashing here and there, I'm pooped, but this dance has rejuvenated me. Catchy rhythm. Use the X, Y, L and R buttons to dance. Yes! Yes. Nothing there. What? What's happening? Okay, how do I stop? Oh no, I'm stuck doing this forever. I don't understand this game mechanic. Wait, are they just doing it automatically? How do I get out of this? Oh, okay. Prehistoric dance. Jurassic rhythm. Jurassic rhythm. Okay. Right, will you enjoy your Jurassic rhythm? La-di-da-di-da. Got some spending money from the Elder. Well, have you? Well, la-di-da. This is very nice. I like it. I'm interested in this game. And you're right, it was prophesied that I would enjoy it more than Final Fantasy VII, and so far, that's bearing out. Is that the phrase for that? No time to talk. I'm just sitting down. My lunch. Is that your lunch? Wait. This is familiar. I feel like I, on the DS, accidentally stole his lunch. Is that a thing? I just stole his lunch. You're such a pig, Plop. Well, you're a pig, Plop. Have I stolen your lunch now? I think I stole his lunch, and I don't want to. That's mean. I won't be a pig, Plop. Cat. Cat. Oh. It ran away. They do, though, don't they, cats? You try and interact with a cat, and it just runs under something. Keep going if you want to demo Dop's Robot Battle Trainer. Yeah. There he is. He's got a big Pokeball in his belly. I like it. I'm gonna do it. I will beat you up. Okay. Oh. No. No, I'm definitely gonna switch weight on. Ah! Stop it! Stop it! Oh, we did it. Let's have another go. Can't have another go, apparently. I'm not sure about this cherry wine, you know. Doesn't taste quite as I remember it. But it's difficult to tell, as someone who doesn't drink a lot of alcohol, or wine in particular, whether that means it might not be a good bottle of wine, or not, or whether... This is fine, tastes alright. It just doesn't taste deliriously lovely, which it usually does. Does that mean it's bad? I wouldn't know how to recognise it. It's a little bit confusing, actually, that menu. I mean, I'm not fully on board yet with what I'm pressing and what it means, but I'm getting there. I'll get there. Yes, I thought that meant he only had 8 points left. Well, that's his own silly problem then, isn't it? Why didn't he get closer? Hooray! That was fun, thank you. Oh, HP 1. But I've only got one tonic. And they're expensive. Okay, what do I need silver points for again? I mean, the ghost train, but is there anything else? Can't remember. I feel like there was something else, you know? Huh. Bum, bum, bum. Well, I've only got one health potion. And the replacement health potion is quite expensive. I can't find him either. Okay. Okay. Oh, they're not bad. Oh, yeah, they are. Well, look at that. Oh, 31, that's why. There we go, I've got some now. I feel like I don't need armor for the opening party, you know? I'll get armor as it goes on. Okay, well, I'll fight that robot a couple more times, and then I'll go home to heal for free there. And then I'll go to the ghost train. And spend my... What's the opposite of ill-gotten? Well-gotten gains? My gotten gains, anyway. No, she doesn't have any text. Stop it! It's rude. Where's Dop, anyway? I'm hearing a lot about Dop, but I'm not seeing a lot of Dop. Very sleepy. I'll be going to bed before too long. Doesn't look like I'm going to be leaving the party before I do, but that's alright. This is a regular one. I'm going to be doing lots of streams of this game. Now, the downside is that they're usually not going to be on a Sunday, you know? Normally I do these things on, you know, sort of... Oh, that's annoying. There's an alarm going off and it's far away. Ooh, I don't have to go all the way over here. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. One for the Shenmue fans. Yeah. Headphones. Back again. Plop actually learns some very good healing text to the point where you don't even need the best one, because the second best one is already good enough. Dop is in the north. Oh, I thought this is Dop's experiment. I thought it was just telling me to go back and do this again. Oh, I'm a little tiny bit tangled up. Only a little bit. Because this is sort of in the north, you know, so I thought this was what they were talking about. Up there. See that? There was like one frame of his thing coming out. Ding, 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 ding. There's that cat. Ah! Ah! I can chase it all the way to the kid. Oh. Where'd you go, cat? Where, cat, did you go? That's a different cat. Where'd the cat go? Cat! Come here, cat. Get out of the way, man. That's an irritant. I thought I was going to chase the cat all the way over here. It's over there. But there's just nothing I can do. It won't behave. Where's that fish? There was a fish on a table. It's just background. $50. Spine tinkling show. 40. Oh dear. Left arm, right arm. Laugh. Surprise. I pressed it! I pressed laugh! Oh. What? What? What happened? I did it right. Alright, let's play the swappy game. Vix. Wedge. Piet. Oh, I've got to remember them all. Oh. I can't remember. That one? No. Why didn't I save before that? Well, so much for that. Bum dee dum dum. North. Fair enough, go on then. I'm going to have a hobnob. Do I want a hobnob or do I want a digestive? I think I want a digestive. Hi, I'd like some of this. What I'd like. A digestive. So I'm going to get one. Here we go. Here I go. Off to get a digestive. Yeah. Yeah, I've got my thing. I've returned. I've returned with not one, but a number of digestives, all stored within the same piece of wrapping. That's a trick that they came up with long ago, as a means of distributing digestives in multiples. Because originally, obviously, Charles McVitie, when he invented the digestive, he used to sell them in ones. He used to sell a digestive. People would go up to him and go, "Have you got any digestives?" And he'd be like, "Yeah." "Can I have one?" "All right. That'll be..." And then he had to work out how much it was. You know, what point, what of a penny it is for one day. Well, actually, I wonder if digestives are... How much is a pack of digestives? I don't know, but looking at the number of digestives, if it's anywhere near £1, there aren't 100 digestives in there, so, you know, they're probably a penny or more each, these digestives. Well, I better make the most of them then, hadn't I? Here's my digestive that I'm going to be eating. It says on it McVitie's, the original, and it is a digestive. I'm going to eat it now using this apparatus, which I call my gob. Here we go. Just an example there of some of the skill that I'm going to be bringing to my consumption of this and other digestives. Hi, I'd like some of this. Sure, young lady. Thanks for waiting. No? Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, clearly the author of The Prestige had played Chrono Trigger, and that inspired the book, The Prestige. Who have we got in the audience, and are they going to say anything useful? Check out that girl's glasses. Not useful. She could probably see the backside of the moon with those. Again, I feel like you're focusing on the wrong thing. Doc's inventions never work right. Oh, okay, well that's worth knowing. Yes, it's me, Plop. Hello. Where have you been? No one wants to try the teleport. Yes, I'll try it. I certainly will. Yay! Well done. Yeah. Brilliant. And again. Yep, seems like the same thing's going to happen every time. Right, cool. Still, I'm impressed. Well done, that's a good invention. What a kick, I want to try it too. A vision of loveliness. I think it's going to be fine, and no different animations will play this time. Oh, something in my eye. Okay, everyone, let's... I didn't get this song and dance. I'm going to have another digestive to commiserate. All systems on. Here we go. I bet this will go fine. I bet nothing inciting is about to happen. This is really cool though. Ah! Oh. Silly. You've gone and warped her into the middle of a portal is what you've done now. You've only gone and merged the dimensions. I feel as if the telepod was involved. Oh, I'm having another one. It's a 3 digestive night. It's an almost 3 digestive night. Everyone just Eric Morecaming for a few seconds. Oh, it's back to the game. Well, I'm off to get that for a start. Here we go. Oh, I get to keep the pendant, apparently. Well, you need the pendant. You're not going to be able to. Going through the circuits of time. Whoa! Bit non-committal that, wasn't it? Alright. Here we are. Oh. Oh, there's some Toriyama things. They've got their little trousers on. Dee-dee-da, dee-dee-dee-da. Aha. Well, there we go. Oh. Oh, what was that? Whoa. Making a hell of a racket, whatever it is. Oh. I don't resent these fights yet. But the game is young. My dishevelled whiskeriness. That's not what I expect you to call me. Your dishevelled whiskeriness. It's just that it feels as if I've got biscuit crumbs in it, but I haven't. That's just paranoia. Got a tonic. That's good. A power glove. Sweet. That is bad. Let's have a look at it. So I need to equip that, presumably? Yeah. Well, I want to use it. Well, I failed to do that. What have we we got here? Stereo on. Lovely. Battle speed. Window colour. Battle mode active, so I can change that whenever I want. Lovely. Save menu cursor. No. Battle gauge 1. Cool. Oh, oh, I can make it look all fancy-y. Whoa. Oh. Huh. Well, that's fine. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I really feel as if I should be able... Aha! Really feel as if I should... Oh, look at that! Lightning! As if I should be able to equip this power glove. I've now tried everything. So... maybe I'll look in the chat. Equip is leftmost submenu. Yeah, see, I thought so, but then I tried everything in here as well. Oh! Bandana is currently equipped, and I can swap it for Power Glove, I see. I can see that he's still got a bandana on. So what does bandana do? Makes me faster. Okay. And has that made me slower? No, it'll be in battle, won't it? Ooh. Look at him go. Saved. Hello, excuse me. Hey, I mean, I know we've never gone into a separate battle thing, but it really felt like we were going to that time, and we didn't. Dibbidoo-dob. Yeah, fair. I did just eviscerate your friend. Oh, wait, I've got tech. Cyclone. Whoa, yeah. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. There it is. Yeah. I think I did an annoying face when I drank that bit of wine, and I don't know if it showed up on the video or not. Really annoying face. If I saw someone do that face, I'd be annoyed at them. Is this the town that I took the boat to? Oh no, it's a boat where they're making a bell. It's not a boat. Not even a boat. I'm Banter, the blacksmith. Oh, this is going to be a good conversation. I'm forging a bell for the king to present to his beloved Queen Lean. Well, you came to it late. I think there's already a lean bell. I passed that off as a joke, but that's a genuinely good bit of storytelling. That is a good bit of storytelling. I lost it when the Queen disappeared. I just couldn't... Oh, like, I lost it. I lost it. I didn't just lose the bell. Like, oh, where is it? I just couldn't keep working on the bell, but now it's back to business as usual. I guess she's back. Hello. My husband wants a daughter who's as intelligent as she is beautiful. Well, alright, but that could be none of either. Would he be happy with that? I hope he would. Because, come on. Who's she got to prove herself to, you know? So this is, in fact, the same town. Truce in. Everybody. Where am I? Are you stupid? The noise. Naomi 1 hearts. Hello, Naomi 1 hearts. I'm pleased to see that you have the correct number of hearts. 1 hearts. Because if you had 2, that would be a medical anomaly. But if you had none, that would be arguably a bigger medical anomaly. I mean, there's loads of stuff that hasn't got a heart at all. But not really very many people fitting that description. At least not those who have their wits about them enough to do whatever you just did. Follow Twitch streamers. Never mind, I haven't had a lot of sleep recently. We're battling Magus' army. Oh, yes, of course. 400 years ago. Yeah, of course. Sorry. Millennial Fair? What, are you crazy? What nonsense? I don't think I would have said that, because I've figured it out now. What a relief. They finally found Queen Lean wandering up in the mountains. She must be glad to be home. Oh yeah, I can walk about, I forgot. Everyone was worried. The king freaked when the queen took off. We all thought Magus had grabbed her. Thank goodness she's safe. Was that the king a minute ago who lost it and was hammering the bell? The Magus' army destroyed Zenon Bridge, so the South Continent is inaccessible to all except Paul Zenon. No, Paul Zenon is the only person who can't access it. Everybody else, no problem at all. Come over here. I'm trying to talk to you, but unfortunately you've got a flower on your head. Oh, I can't talk to you no matter what. What do you mean, register? Register for what? Oh, there's that box again. Oh, this time it should have said, this box has been in the family for a few days. Really very, very quite mysterious. There's a tiny fly going about in front of me. It can go screw as far as I'm concerned. Register for sleeping. Siege Feather says I have a VHS next to me whose case I use as a mouse mat. That doesn't have a heart. Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, the Dark World. This menu is better than the DS version, says Siege. Even the DS one is probably more comprehensible to modern eyes. Even though the DS one is probably more comprehensible to modern eyes. Huh. Dave, why don't you look at the chat at the start, says Saber in Blue. Oh, why? Why, what have you been doing? Oh, at the start of trying to find the thing in the menu, yes. Well, because, it seems like the sort of thing that ought to be possible to figure out on your own. But I don't have the manual, so... Hello! You're going to fight Magus' army? Wonderful. But remember to equip yourself with the weapons you buy. I don't know that I necessarily said that. What do you want? Yeah, what do you want? No window shoppers! What do you want? You want an iron blade? It's yours. You want a dart gun? That'll be 800 smackers. Karate gi? A further 300s of smackers. Smackaroonies. Bronze helm? $200. Tonic! Heal! David! Why did I just send my mother to Atlanta? You want to revive an ally? You want to, I don't know, shelter? From the bitter cold. What do you want, an iron blade? What do you want, a dart gun? All of the things that I said before, it's still on offer. I just like doing the voice now. Whatever. Don't care. Thanks! See ya! Oh, nice Ripley effect, by the way. Residence. Hello. I'm in your house. What shall we do here, lady? A millennial fair. Here. What are you talking about? It's the year 600 and the 21st King of Guardia reigns. We've been... I don't know why I have to tilt my head in that direction a little bit every time. We've been at war for years. When will it end? That's how they've got a 400 years ago accent here. It's a beautiful accent. It's very, very beautiful. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Let's go to the canyon. Uh-oh. Oh wait, is that where... I've just fought some of them. Is that where I came from? La 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 la. Yes. Yes, I think it is. Cathedral! That's how they used to pronounce... Oh, 600 AD. That's how they used to pronounce cathedral. Ghosts? Oh no, just women. We want nothing but world peace! Or a piece of the world, tee-hee. You might like to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer! People want to know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what delicious, I mean delightful looking humans. I mean fellow humans. Hello! Oh dear, it looks like you could use a place. No, you can use some food and a place to rest. Look at our pixelated Jesus that we have up there. It isn't a Jesus. It's a different religious iconography. But look at it, it's beautiful. You wanna lie down on the slab? You wanna lay right down there on the slab, help us out? Somebody gotta lie down on the slab, otherwise it's a waste of a slab! We polished it up especially! Come back here! We polished the slab! Come back here! Okay, the only place left to go is Guardia Forest and the castle beyond. Oh, look! Oh, it's lovely in this forest. Uh-ohs! Let's do fight. I've only got 6 mups, but nevertheless, I'm going to use them. There we go, I got the hang of that quickly. Pow, 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 pow. What? Oh, no. What? Oof! I've only got 9 hips. Yes, you are rude. Yeah, you're very rude! Well, you're very rude. I haven't saved the game in donkey's years. Flip! Flop! Fly! I'm annoyed that I died. Well, that's annoying! I'm going to have to start from ages ago. Flip! No, no, no. No, no. No! No! No, I don't want to start a new game! Oh, I didn't save ever, that's right. I'm going to have to load up my save state. Oh, that's ages ago. Alright, well, let's do it anyway and get it over with. Badonk. You heard that, right? That was a real badonk. Sound. Thank you. Whoa, that's a lot of pounds. 490 something pound. Did I find that last time? Damn it, I'm gonna have to go and talk to all of the people of the world again now. It's annoying. This is the most accurate 6th century Guardia accent I've ever heard. Forget about romance. There's Siege Feathers. Did tell me to save. Yep. Didn't. Da dee dee dee. I don't. This isn't the sort of game where I have to actually talk to everyone to register that I have, is it? I can just run around and. So where did I go that was useful? Yeah. No, that's right. I didn't think you were the king. You were the blacksmith. Okay, I'm going to be more savvy from now on. Time to fight. Well, I'm facing the wrong way. And that's silly of me. Stop it! Whoa! Loads of money again! I've realised that I can use the outdoors to heal? No, save. I want to heal, really. Oh, outdoors. What shall I find in the mysterious forest? Very comfortable looking grass on the floor. Someone's local council is taking good care of this forest. I think they're clearing these paths, making sure that they're kempt. Lovely stereo effects there. Aha, here we go. Who lives at the big castle? Look at the size of it. Halt! Who goes there? Check out that hair. Where are you from, son? Are you one of Magus' troopers? Hardly. This kid never would have made the cut. Show us your stamp collection, son. Ha ha! Now beat it, shrimp. Stop that at once. Queen Lean! Yeah, that's right. It's me, Queen Lean. What about it? What are you gonna do? Show your manners. This is a friend of mine. But there's something odd about him. Yeah, he's one of my odd friends. You refuse to obey my orders? Well, forgive me, my lady. Please enter, sir. Jiggle! Wow, she can really do the voice. King Gladia the XXE is in the throne room. Mind your manners! Yeah, sorry. I meant to say 21st. Yeah? Yeah. Whoa. Ooh, who's this hunched over, wizened old wizard? Hum! Nope, he's off. The king's room is upstairs. The knight's quarters are downstairs to the left. That'll be the king, but I'm ignoring him. Chasing after that wizard. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, wizard? Wizard! Wizard! Oh, there's a spinning wheel. Wizard's disappeared. But then wizards can do that, can't they? Oh, a treasure chest. Hey! I'm going to steal £100 from the coffers of the king. That's legal. Oh, there's one of them spooky boxes. Spooky box. There he is. Found you. What do you want? Get out of my face! Alright, I'm gonna go and talk to the king. Diddly-doo, 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 diddly-doo. Hey, king. What's up with you? Sir! I understand that you are the one who saved my dear wife, the queen. But can you tell me what happened? Lane's acting rather odd. And she seems to have lost her coral pin, which is something she guarded with her life. Forgive me, you must be tired. We can talk about this later. Please rest in the knight's quarters downstairs to the left. The queen seems to be waiting for you upstairs in her room. Whoa, that's against protocol. Diddly-doo. Diddly-doo. Oh, a treasure chest. A tonic. One tonic. The queen awaits! The queen awaits! Did I just kick open the door to the queen's bedchamber? The queen married into the family 10 years ago. She still looks so youthful. In fact, she looks even younger now than on her wedding day. You saved our queen! You don't look that tough! I love it here in the past. Ah, there you are! Please leave us! I need to talk to this individual! Certainly, Your Highness! We go! Goodbye! Come nearer, sir! Giggle! I fooled you, didn't I, Plop? Well, she doesn't have that voice. Really. Fooled you, didn't I, Plop? It's me, but everyone calls me Lean! I'm so relieved you're here. We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Plop. Oh. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I agree, yeah. Oh. Is she about to explode? She's about to explode. She exploded. I don't know. I'm going to steal some dosh off her first. Oh, an ether. Ether? That's a specifically Final Fantasy thing. Has she dismissed you already? You were polite, of course. You didn't do anything funny, did you? Of course not. Are you sure? Did you notice anything odd about the Queen? No. Okay, if you say so. I grow so tired of the gossip around here. Right, well, blown up the Queen. Oh, hello. Oh, well done. Huff Puff, you're okay. Did you find the girl? Yes, but she blew up. Diddly bum. It's just as I thought. I know, I recognise her. And this looks identical to the castle in our time. I'll bet they mistook that girl for her ancestor. You see, she's a member of the royal family in our time. She's Princess Nadia. Ah! Flop, that is Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Lean. That's nice. Queen Lean has been kidnapped. As I recall, someone was supposed to have saved her, but history's been changed. Oh. Here they come. Flop looks so much like Lean that they probably called off the search when she appeared here, but if the real Queen is killed... Oh, yeah. Diddly dum, diddly bum, diddly bum, bumsy dum, bubbly bum, doodly dee, diddly dum. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to go even further back. Downstairs to the left. Oh. Diddly dum. Ah! I have something in my eye. It's probably one of my long hairs. The knight's quarters is downstairs. Go downstairs if you want to rest. Who have we got here? Take a snooze! That was nice. But who's this? Oh! Magus's troops are strangely quiet. Something's about to happen. Oh, if only Sir Cyrus was here. You heard of him, haven't you? If he were here, this whole mess with the Queen would never have happened. Long ago, a beast called Yakra lurked in the western forest. But after the cathedral was built, Yakra disappeared. We're thankful for that. Zenon Bridge is our last line of defense. We must guard it with our lives. So, you're the one who helped the Queen. Talk to the maid if you need to rest. Sir Cyrus was the commander of the Knights. His mission was to protect the King and Queen. He and a friend left on a journey 10 years ago. No one's heard from him since. What a relief, the Queen's been found. Now we can concentrate on the war. What's that? Nothing. Dubbity dubbity dum. Dibbity dibbity dee. Flabbity boobity boo. Dibbity dum. Dibbity bum. Dibbity dum. Dibbity dum. Well, you know, I think that's probably about the sort of time we should call a bit of a halt to the proceedings. That's it. No, there's no point you kicking up a silly fuss. It's time for bed. It really is time for bed, and I'm going to go and have one. So, thank you everybody. That was lovely, wasn't it? Yes. Doing. I'm a fan of this game so far. Oh. Oh! I just pressed the thing that brought up an overlay. An Xbox overlay. One that I don't want. Yeah, there we go. That was nice, wasn't it? Chrono trigger. Or Chrono trigger. Or Plop trigger. Plop trigger. That's what we're going to call it, isn't it? Boys and girls. Make an in-game save. That's alright. I'll do that. Somebody just went !Discord, and that has made a link. If there's anyone here who's in our chat and who isn't a Billy Dingus, a Dilly Dongus, you might want to click on that Discord link and come and talk to all of these nice people the rest of the time. Why not? It's something to do, isn't it? They're all very nice. It's probably the nicest Discord. It probably is the nicest Discord, actually. We've been very lucky, and on occasions when... very rare occasions when we've had to do anything about it, we have done. And it's been done. Yes, so now let's see, how shall I go about... I'm not even getting a response from my controller at the moment. So perhaps in my windings and unwindings, maybe it became disconnected. Plug it in down here. See if that fires it into any kind of life. No, interesting. Okay. No, none of the buttons are working, so I'm afraid we're going to have to rely on my save state and worry about in-game saves another time. Well, there we go. Oh no, Siege Feathers is a Billy Dingus, it turns out. Well, you better be on your best behaviour then, Siege, otherwise you'll be expelled for Dingus doings. Yes, so there we go. I think that's all fine. It's nice to save once in a while, if only to see the chapter names. Oh, there's chapter names. Oh, that'd be quite good. I would like to see that. But on this occasion... Well, look. Let's see if I can't fire up the old snares again. And find out whether or not my save state is going to work. It might, mightn't it? You never know. Could do. Oh. Oh, that's actually very interesting. I also can't full screen it. Yes, I can. So there's my save state. How about my controller? Yes, it's working now. Save! The Queen is gone! There we go, and I've got 643 gilly pounds. Oh, I dropped my controller and... Oh. I dropped my controller and I caught it by the cable, and so it all unwound again. Stop dropping it, David! One very small glass of wine. You saw how small the glass of wine was. I can't see why I would be particularly affected. And yet, look at me being all droppy. So there we go, that's enough of that for today, and I remain in my JRPG mood. That hasn't killed it, so I shall be... maybe I'll even play some more Golden Sun to myself tonight. And then, once I've played through that, then... Superstar Saga! I'm going to have such fun with my Game Boy. Right! Okay, so then, let's get rid of that, and there we are. Emelian says, "Oh, thank goodness," but I don't know why. I have DM'd you very important Golden Sun information. Thank you for that, Sam. Much appreciated. And where is your Brentalfloss song for Season 12, says Spark Markey. Well, Spark Markey, genuine honest truth is that as of yet there isn't one. But maybe there will be. I can tell you one thing, and this is for absolutely sure. I will not have time. We've been talking about it, but I don't have time to do a full a cappella, because I'm not on my own. I have to be on my own for those, and now it's COVID, so I'm never on my own. So because Abby's here, which is lovely, but it also means I can't do any a cappella. So I just can't do a song. However, but what I can sing along to normal songs with backing music and stuff. I just can't do big a cappella songs. So we're wondering about that sort of thing, and if there's time for it. I don't know. I don't know how long season 12 is going on for. He seems to have a lot of ideas, so it could stretch on for a little while yet. In fact, I know there's a couple of things coming up that I know about. I won't tell you in case they're secret. I don't know if they are. Can't imagine why they would be. But here's a hint for my people on my Patreon. One of the songs that Brent is about to release is to the same piece of music as one of the exclusive songs on my Patreon. Except mine is sort of sincere and his is a jokey version. So, in fact, he might already have released it. I've not been keeping up to date to see if he has or not. I'll go and look after this, I suppose. But yeah, so that's coming up, and then also he's actually going to be working on re-hosting something I've already got hosted. Well, you'll see what I mean. Again, I don't know. I can't imagine that's a secret, but it isn't mine to give away. So, anyway. What was I going to say? I was going to say something just a moment ago, but I can't remember what it was. It was about doing a cappella. Oh yes, I was just going to say that as for the question about my next song with Brent, the door is open for us to do that. And we might be doing something soonish if we can come up with something. But we're making absolutely sure not to come up with a big idea, because apart from the fact that I'm in quarantine with my wife, and so I can't do another big a cappella song. The fact is, we can't do one bigger than the one we already did. Like, that was the biggest possible. So the problem is that we did 2 songs together, and the first one was like, here's if we did a song together, and the second one was like, what if the next one we did was like on a linear path from the first one, but like way bigger and more overblown, and we just went as far as we could possibly go. And like the next step after that is to do like a 45-minute long song or a full musical or something. And we haven't got time for that. So we're going to try and dial it back. The next thing that we do, the reason we haven't done any songs together since Ocarina of Time, is just because it would have to be so big and we couldn't think of anything that fitted the bill. So instead we're going to dial it back and we're going to do a song together sometime in the not too distant future, which is just a normal song, just a normal scale song, and see if we can even do that. Knowing us, we'll probably come up with some silly thing to do, but don't be disappointed by that idea, because if we can do a normal size song, then that means we can do multiple songs. Then you know what I mean. It means that we're not trying to do the next something bigger than Ocarina of Time. It means we can do something perhaps not as big as Ocarina of Time, but maybe as big as Mario Land with lyrics, something like that, or somewhere in between. You never know. All we're trying to do is break. We don't want to do a third song that creates an upwards pattern, if you see what I mean, because there's no way we could live up to that or keep it sustained. So that's the answer there. I've got my pastels. Here they are right now. I'm going to have one. Big 20-minute prog epic. Yeah, exactly. That, like, we'd have to do something like that. Did you know, Emilian, that Brent has written a full musical and it's been performed and filmed, and you can watch it on YouTube, and that's happened in the last sort of year? Yeah, he's done a full musical based on The Wrath of Khan. It's really good and it's really funny. And you don't have to know about Star Trek or Wrath of Khan to watch. Well, you probably have to know a bit about. You probably have to know Spockets. But I trust that you do. Now, let me try and remember the link to that, because I never can. It's a Twitter account, but it's just a series of letters. UAST something something. UASTPM. What does that stand for? This is on Twitter, by the way, so twitter.com/UASTPM. It stands for... Oh. It doesn't say. So let's figure it out. It must stand for unauthorized Star Trek parody musical. That's probably exactly what it stands for, isn't it? Oh, well done. Yeah, go to Twitter and look for UASTPM, and you will be able to watch. It's the pinned tweet. You can just watch the full musical. It's good. Yeah, that'd be fun to do a Sonic song. But what? But what? That's the question. All right then. Well, the chat is just catching up now. Because there's a delay, you understand. Okay, I think that's pretty much all, isn't it? That's just about everything, isn't it? All right. Bye then, everybody. What a lovely time we had tonight. I'm going to go now and go to sleep and have a lovely full day of tomorrow, in which I'm going to be editing some podcast. That's about it. That's what I'm doing. Editing some podcast. Right. Oh, yeah. Speaking of plugs. Everybody go and listen to my podcast. It's about this. Imagine if it was 1993 and you were 11 years old and you lived in the UK. What would be the benefits of that? Well, number one, everything would be brilliant. So that's one. You'd have, tropical fruit... no, not tropical fruit pastels. I got confused by the fact that I'm eating a fruit pastel. Tropical opal fruits. You'd have the old strawberry flavour, Hubba Bubba, different to the current strawberry flavour, and it used to be one of the most lovely things ever invented. Blueberry Hubba Bubba, even. Used to get back then. What else? Star Trek Next Generation, still ongoing. That was still happening. There were more episodes of that coming out all the time. What else? X-Files, just starting. The Mario movie just coming out. And other wonderful things like that. And into that environment came a comic called Sonic the Comic about Sonic the Hedgehog. But also, it wasn't like the Archie one. It wasn't like over in America where they have a comic and it's about Sonic. No, this was more like a kids' games magazine, but with comics in it of different Sega characters. So Sonic was the title one, of course, but they also did Golden Axe, Streets of Rage. That one stands out. That was written by Mark Miller of Mark Miller fame. And Echo the Dolphin, and Shinobi, and Wonder Boy, and various things. And but also, it was a magazine, and it was a pop culture magazine, and they talked about things in pop culture at the time. And so on our podcast, which is called Sonic the Comic, the podcast, or on Twitter, it's just at Sonic Podcast, we talk every 2 weeks about the next issue of the comic. We do one issue every 2 weeks, because that was how often they came out in real life. And we take you through everything that's in it, including, we have guests, like some of them are comedians, and interesting people like that. We've had the editor of the current IDW Sonic comics on as a guest. It's great. And it's basically great, but it's a very nostalgic podcast. Ostensibly, it's about Sonic the Hedgehog. You might not be interested in that, but I still think you should have a listen to it, because very quickly, a few issues in, we just sort of start talking about old shops and old sweets and discontinued crisps and things like that, and that's very much the characteristic of the podcast. It's a time travel podcast. You get to, very appropriate for tonight's stream, you get to come back with us and live what it was like to be a little Sonic fan in the UK in 1993, and we have a lovely time. That is Sonic the Comic, the podcast. You will find it where podcasts are found, but also, if you want to just go and get the episodes from our website, you can do that. And that website is stctp.wigglehee.com. STCTP for Sonic the Comic, the podcast. stctp.wigglehee.com, and you can find our episodes there. But I have another podcast. If you're decidedly not interested in Sonic, then you might be interested in cartoons, in which case me and Jahan Rana Singh have a podcast called Serious Disness, which is all about animation, and you can find that at seriousdisness.wigglehee.com. That is serious, spelled normally, and then DISNESS, and you can find them both on iTunes. And you can find them both on Twitter at Serious Disness. And it's but what we do is actually we haven't done many cartoons yet. We started off with a big, I think it's like 6-part extravaganza series mini-series, as it were, of episodes, just talking about Disney's Frozen, because it was such a phenomenon, and still is, really, but even more back then. And through the window, through the lens of Frozen in its modern context, not only do we go through it and nitpick all the silly little fussy things we find that we don't like in it, because there's plenty of those, but also we talk about, animated things generally, and we just spin up, we just have conversations about animation stuff, and I think you'll find it quite interesting. But then, since those episodes, what we've been doing is we've been going through the Disney remakes that they're making at the moment. Those live-action remakes, whatever we're supposed to call them. There is a name for them, I can't remember it now. Reimagined classics, I think they're called. We've been going through them all, in more or less in order of release, although we, when they started actually releasing more that we wanted to go and see immediately, we just jumped straight to them, specifically Lion King and Aladdin. Yeah, we've been going through them, and actually taking them seriously, because I think a lot of people just sort of dismiss them out of hand without watching them. We dismiss them having watched them, and we talk about exactly what's wrong with them, and there's a couple that are okay. There's one that I liked. There's about 3 that Jahan liked, and he's clever about talking about films. Like, he's more clever about talking about films than I am. So that might mean that there are 3 good ones. Do I mean 3? It might even be 4. I think it's 3. But then also there are ones that we absolutely loathe, and the next episode that's coming out is the Beauty and the Beast one, and it's probably one of my least enjoyed films that I've ever seen. It's a absolutely horrible film, and so I can't wait to release that episode. It's not out yet, still editing it. So there you go, those are my podcasts: Sonic the Comic, the podcast, and Serious Business. And while we're on it, you should also listen to another podcast called Life's a Pitch, which I guest on quite a lot. I've got lots of episodes of that podcast that are me as the guest, and that is where the 2 hosts come up with, listeners and Patreon supporters suggest titles of films that they've completely made up and that are silly, and what they have to do is pitch that film, come up with what the story would be, and the marketing, direction for it, and as many different things as they can, the casting, and they pitch it. And it's not serious in the least. It's a very, very silly podcast. It's very, very silly, and we have a very silly, fun time. In fact, I go as far as to call it a comedy podcast. I'll go that far. I imagine they do, without any hesitation. But I'm on it quite a lot, and I do hesitate to call any episode of anything that I'm on a comedy episode. But nope, the ones that I've been on, I think it's safe to say, are comedy episodes. We are all quite funny in them, and I think you'll enjoy them. So that is called Life's a Pitch, and you can find it by looking for it. It's where podcasts are. But if you want to find it on Twitter, I'm just making sure I've got the right Twitter. Yes, it's Life's a Pitch Show. And obviously you're not allowed apostrophes, so it's just one word, Life's a Pitch Show. So there you go, you should go and there's like 2 Life's a Pitch podcasts, and one of them is about football. You'll recognise this one because it's like the icon for it is a film, it's like a square of film with the little squares down the side for the cogs to go in. Okay, so there we go. That's the rest. There's absolutely no reason I should be talking to you anymore, so I'm going to go away. Have you seen Sonic Galactic Fan Project? No, Waggo, I don't think I have. You'll have to tell me about that elsewhere, because I'm going now. Hello, Zetacron. I'm afraid you've missed it. But hey, the VOD will be available, so I hope you watch it and enjoy it. Yep, sorry, Zetacron. It's bedtime for me now. So there we go. That is this stream. Goodbye.